everybody. Welcome to Satsang today. I want to start today's session with some insights on the powers of mind and limitations of mind. Knowing the limitations can help us in many ways. First of all, it can help us go beyond the limitations. It can stop us from struggling with the wrong tools to achieve certain goals. Mind thinking process has certain limitations, and if we can observe functioning of mind, how it functions, what it can know and what it cannot, then it will become much easier for us to decide what all tools we need to know the truth of ourselves, what all tools we need to live the life, to connect with the life. Because as far as I know, mind is not the right tool to connect with the life, as far as living life is concerned. Mind is not the right tool as far as knowing your truth is concerned. So, if you want to know the truth of yourself, if you want to know the truth of life, you must investigate, you must observe the functioning of the mind. What are the powers of mind? What are the limitations? It can very easily be done if we know the right approach. And uh, as per my understanding, the right approach is that observe the mind without let your mind function in a certain direction for a certain period of time while you are observing how it is functioning, what it is able to achieve, what it can hold, what kind of knowledge, experience it can hold. Thoughts have a certain fixed mechanism. Mind has a certain circular pattern. Words have certain capacity. Definitions and concepts have different powers. Belief has a certain role to play in life. So, not that anything is wrong in the system anywhere. It is the wrong uses of the tool which creates confusion, misunderstanding about life, misperception about life and yourself, and based on that, wrong expectations, wrong judgments, and frustration, suffering. So there is really nothing wrong anywhere, except that we don't know the of our own tools, mainly because we have never known anything deeper than mind, deeper than the setup that we are living through the body and mind system. It is a system which you are living in a way, using in a way every day. But because we don't know ourselves more than this system, we also never question uh, the mind system. But the seeker of truth is one who want to know the true nature, the true uh, perspective, true standpoint. And for a seeker of truth, it is necessary to investigate into everything that he has, that he is living. So, not taking anything as truth, not accepting anything as it is, rather investigating through observation, not through thinking or analysis, but through observation. So, this is how I wanted to start today's session. I very heartily welcome all of you again and would appreciate if you can show your presence in some way. I'm online on Facebook also, in case you are not able to send me a reply or feedback through the Google Plus profile on this Hangout session. I'm there on Facebook also. You can send me a private message on Facebook. Rajee, non-duality. Yeah, so what I mean, as I don't have any question right now upfront, so I will continue this topic. So it's not a difficult thing to know the truth of life, truth of yourself. It is not at all difficult. But our approach is wrong. So we need to correct the approach. We have been talking about basics of life, basics of everything. And without understanding the basics, you cannot understand the implications, consequences of your thoughts, your relationship with your experiences. So, understanding the basics is a must. Basics of your body, basics of your mind, of your experiencing uh, layers of emotions and feelings are same for every experience, every feeling, every thought. And once we understand the basics, then we start correcting the mistake at the root of the system. The mistake is misunderstanding. Once we start understanding, the misunderstanding start disappearing, which is like a darkness disappearing in the presence of light. You don't have to additionally do anything to solve the problems of your life. Understanding gives you clarity inside yourself, outside also. So it is enough to understand. You don't have to do anything after you understand, because it is the misunderstanding which leads you to wrong uh, relations, wrong actions. Okay, Lourdes is here. You are saying, hello, dear Raji. Hello, Lourdes. I'm very happy to see you are here. I welcome you. Also, I would like to say that today again I have changed the headset, and so I just would like to get some feedback from any one of you or some of you who about the audio quality. Is the audio quality okay today? Prajot, can you confirm that audio is better, or Zina, maybe you can tell, because yesterday there was some audio quality issues. Chetan Badra, you are here. You are saying good morning, Rajee. Good morning, Badra. Very happy to have you here. I don't know how you, the seeker, will look at a spiritual teacher like me, but I look at you as my own self. That's why I value, respect, and love so much. So, Badra, that's how I love you. Very nice to see you here. Lourdes, you are saying it's perfect. Thank you, Lourdes. Aryav is here. You are saying Namaskar, Raji. Namaskar, Aryav. Very happy that you are here. Uh, what I've seen, um, based on my experience and experience of the seekers, is that it's not a difficult thing to know the truth of yourself. Starting is important. Most of the seekers start in the right direction. Once you have this desire to know the truth of yourself, to be free from the misunderstandings, confusions, and once you feel I want to gain clarity in life, there is nothing which can stop you. Your very decision creates a climate around you where confusion is not accepted. You become more uncomfortable, more and more uncomfortable with the confusions and darkness, and you value and welcome light and clarity more and more. And that is reflected in your experiences, in your actions also. I'm very happy. Arif, okay. Mm, Mila, you are here. You are saying, Dear Raji, Mila and Alec are here with a lot of love. Yes, the audio quality is very good. Oh, hello, Mila and Alec. Very happy to know that you both are here. Knowing the truth is never about doing so much. It is about stopping, being still, and looking. It's never about finding great techniques and things like this. It is more about your decision to be clear about things. And once your desire is true, then you will understand that you have to stop for the time being. Maybe 15 minutes a day in a day, 1 hour, half an hour or 1 hour in a day. You just sit and observe what's going on. This simple thing can do miracles. Just stop 15 minutes, just sitting and checking what's going on without any um, expectations, without any goals. You are just there, and before you start your day, you just checking that what is going on in my system. You do check anyway outside of the system, your cell phones, your cars, and your house, and mails, and everything else. Now you are checking one level deeper. That let us check in this direction within the body and mind system also. It's very nice. Very happy, Mila and Alec, especially to see Alec online. Very nice, because you are very busy man, Alec. Zina is here. You are saying good morning, dear Raji. Good to be with you today. Audio is good today. Okay, welcome, very welcome, Zina. happy that you are here. The more you are here, the more you connect with the truth naturally. You don't really have to think about these things. Rather, I mean, to gain the truth, you don't have to do anything. You just have to do something about being free so that you can stay here. Then the truth reveals itself naturally. Because truth is there, you have capacity to know the truth. Then what is the problem? The problem is that you are somewhere else, meaning in the mind. And if you choose to stay here, naturally you know the truth. Very happy, Zina. Sagar is here. Very nice, Sagar. You are saying beautiful morning with you, sir. I'm here. Ah, so nice, Sagar. I love you. You are saying that, Lourdes, you are saying, please, I wrote a question in your email. Maybe you can talk about it if you feel like. Thank you. Mm, I don't have my phone right now, and I don't have access to the email. Uh, if you can send this question to my Gmail account, if you have, which is joyofclarity@gmail.com. Lourdes, it will be very good. Then I can cover it. Right now, I don't have that question with me. Thank you. Maybe you sent it late because this morning I checked. I did not get this by 9 o'clock or 9:30. I think I did not get this question yet. Okay. So as long as I don't have a question, let us continue with on the same topic. And let us focus a little bit on the mind, thoughts, the uh, basics of life. The base of life, must always remember the fundamental, total, the bottom line of life functioning is that a wheel cannot move without a axis. That is a still part. Wheel is moving like anything. Without a still base, movements are not possible. So if movements of thoughts are happening, there must be something still in you, which is giving it a ground on which these movements can happen. So remember this. Otherwise, what happens is that we only focus on the movements, and we only focus relatively on some slower movements of the mind, of our energies, and thinking it is the base of yourself. And no, it is relatively still, it is relatively uh, slow, but it's not really still. As a seeker of truth, if you keep checking, keep seeking for the still background, still base of yourself, you will reach to yourself very easily. You don't really need any spiritual concepts, processes, techniques for this. You are here, your body moves. Has anybody ever wondered how a body can move without a base? Because we don't question ourselves actually ever. So we have never noticed your body cannot move without a base in the background, a stillness in the background that you are. You are that stillness which makes the body move, which allows the body move actually. And you don't need any special knowledge for this to know. Common sense, little bit sensitivity, little bit awareness. But because we don't know that I'm not the body or something. I mean, we don't know ourselves beyond the body, so we don't question these things, and these things don't come in our consciousness. The con, these things remain unquestioned. Just try to watch yourself how you move. Any action. So at the max, a seeker would imagine that I am like a, my body is like a plane, and I am like a pilot in the plane, playing it, flying it. But then, where is the ground on which this plane is flying? From where this plane is taking off? Where is that ground? And what is your relation with that ground? Uh, I hope it makes sense to anybody what I'm saying, because it's not so common to notice these things. And once again, I want to remind you, you are most welcome to ask anything, any feedback, or anything you want to share, anything you want to confirm with me. I have noticed something during my investigation period. It looks like there are two minds which which we are living with. One is the functioning of the mind, memory, thoughts, thought process, conscious mind, which is uh, power of imagination, projection, planning, and there is a layer of mind which is knowledge about everything else, or assumptions about everything else, you can say, which includes assumptions about mind also, which includes assumptions about thoughts and feelings, thoughts and memory and imagination also. Remember, you don't have to do anything about the functioning of the mind. Functioning of the mind may remain as it is. There is no need to do anything. You just have to touch the middle layer, which has some assumptions about the mind, which has an assumption about everything actually. It's not only the mind. So just if you can question your knowledge about the mind, you can be free from the mind. does not mean that you will destroy your mind. It simply means that you will see it as it is. Arif, you are saying? Sorry, Raji, if you could explain again, as I was not able to understand that example. I'm sorry, which example you are talking? I I moved to something else right now, so I'm not able to recall. Arif, which example you are talking? Can you please um, explain a little bit? So the thumb rule for everyone must be, for any seeker of truth, for anyone um, who is striving for clarity, must be that don't believe, look, don't assume, see it as it is. Lourdes, you are saying that thank you. You are saying thank you about this explanation about the two minds. Yes, uh, it is important because most of us think that the mind means I have to destroy my thoughts, I have to destroy my power of imagination, and things like this. No, you don't have to destroy anything. Everything is perfect as it is. So, movement of mind has no problem as long as you know what is this, what is the power of this thought moving, what is the limitation. So, it's very important actually, Lourdes. I'm happy that it clicked you. You are saying, Arya, that example of airplane. Thank you. Okay. This example of airplane, I would like to explain a little bit. It's like will you if you investigate, then you will know that this plane, this body is plane, let's say, and most of us are living as if we are a pilot in this plane and driving it. And my question is, which is the ground from where your plane takes off? Meaning, are you aware of the space in which your body moves? Are you aware of the space in which your body moves? What is your relation with the movements of body? I'm not saying that it is true that you are a pilot in this uh, plane. The true picture is that you are awake and you are flying this plane, but you are so identified simulator, with the simulator of this aeroplane, that you have started living as if you are living in the plane, and now your standpoint has become in relation with the uh, standpoint of the pilot. So your perspective is perspective of the pilot. And if you want to know the true perspective, what you will do? Don't believe, investigate. Look how exactly my body is moving. And if you look how exactly your body is moving, and it has nothing to do with any spirituality, I tell you, because spirituality is corrupting our minds and um, holding our attention unnecessarily. So let's not um, take it as anything spiritual practice or anything. Generally, You are a seeker of truth. You can know this directly without any spiritual practices. So you're just walking, moving, talking, anything, just focusing on the body, how body is moving exactly. What is my relation with the body? Am I moving this body? Meaning, am I really driving it like a pilot? I'm flying this body. Am I moving this body as if I'm moving a car? What exactly is my relation with the body? Only this part we have to take care, and then you can discover actually that you are never in the body. Never. You experience everything that is experienced through the body senses, but it does not mean that you are really there. You have some connection with the base of the body, which receives all the experiences, which is responsible for actions and everything, and you have some connection from the back door, from the deeper level, and from there you send your instructions, if at all you would send. I hope, Aryav, it makes some sense to you. If not, I am very, very interested in explaining this because it's something very fundamental, very useful. It can break the spell this of the psychological mind, because the spell is that we don't question what's going on, and we already have some assumptions since our childhood, and we are living based on those assumptions. So our whole life, activities, thinking, experiences, everything comes from those assumptions. Assumptions about everything else, assumptions about yourself. So if you can see the body, the movement, and everything else clearly, how exactly it is, you have actually broken a new ground where you can know yourself much easier. Very, very easily you can know yourself if you can be free from the body in this way. You don't have to to destroy your body, hate your experiences or anything. But again, body also has limitations, like anything. So there are capacity. There is a certain capacity body has. There is certain um, powers body has, and certain limitations as well. Arif, you are saying, I see. You mean we are the background, the awareness? Yes, I understand now. So nice. Yes, this is exactly what I mean. But to really experientially and clearly know that you are back awareness, you will have to know that you are not the body. Without this, this spell will never be broken. And to know that you are not the body, just don't accept anything. No, I am body, I am not body. Reject both the things. Say I will just check myself, because it is something so inner, something so deep, to acknowledge that you are not the body. It's not something which we can achieve while you're walking, checking what's going on right now. It will suddenly become clear to you that, oh, I am walking in the body. I am the body. I am walking in the body. And all this is in front of something called awareness. And I'm aware of it. Then what it means actually? So there is an inner, deeper, inner knowing, a deeper knowing happens that, oh, I'm not this. And as you are able to clearly mark and confirm everything that you are not as that I am not this, then what remains? The knower, the one who confirms that I am not this. I am not this, I am not this, then that you are. And you confirm yourself that yes, I am this. So there is a illumination at the level of the awareness that happens. Awareness becomes aware of itself as independent awareness, as source of everything, also present everywhere. But if, for example, somebody has never seen gold really, the gold material, the gold metal, he has ever always seen only gold jewelry. He won't be able to really understand because the jewelry has a form, a name, design, which attracts and which catches your attention. You are not able to see the base material. But once you give opportunity to this person to really see the gold, the pure gold, without any form, a specific form, let's say, he would recognize the gold in every form also. Now he will go back to the jewelry shop and still he will not be deluded that it is anything else. He will be clear that yes, it is a certain form, but it's still gold. This is what happens when you go deep in yourself. Recognize yourself as awareness. And when you come out, then you will see all is gold. Everything is awareness. And you are that. You will say, I am the awareness. And then you will not see any separation anywhere. But this must be a real experiential knowledge. When you are able to confirm that I am not this, I am not this. Only then this deep unknowing can happen. As long as there is any kind of connection, identification with anything, then this knowledge is not pure. This knowledge is not clear. So there is no need to really know yourself directly, and there is no way to know yourself directly. First, you will have to know what you are not. That's exactly what I meant. Very happy, Arif, that you understand. Lourdes, you are saying something? You are saying that I see my body, but the belief that I am this body is there. Okay. So the situation is that I can see my body, and the belief that I am this body is there. And what is the problem in this whole scene? The belief cannot live itself. There needs somebody who lives the belief. Who are you? Who is living this belief? Who is believing this belief? Who are you? This belief cannot live itself, no? It needs some recipient. It needs some customer to whom it can be sold. So don't worry if there is a belief that I am this body. But are you only this much or are you more than this? Definitely you are more than this because you are able to see that there is a belief that I am this body. Let it be there. You don't have to remove anything, remember. If you try to remove anything, if you try to correct anything, it comes from the wrong perception, from the idea, identity, wrong identity, mind identity, that I must correct something. You never have to correct anything. You have to remove misunderstanding. And that can happen by seeing clearly everything as it is. So body, I can see the body. This is very good. But the belief that I am there, I am this body is there. Okay, now you see this belief also. Let it be there. You just see it. Very soon you will see it has no power. I am this body. This belief is a relation. Cannot happen independently. So body does not have any power to delude you. It can create illusion. It is an opportunity to create illusion, but it cannot delude you unless you touch it. So the belief that I am this body will be there. If you don't touch, it will not be alive and will not affect you at all. Just know that there is this body, I can see, and then there is a belief that I am this body. I can see this also. Which means I am not this also. So you are not the body, and you are not the belief even that I am this body. Just see this also without moving. So don't move. Just see this also that I am not. I am this body. There is a belief that I am this body. It's okay. Let it be there. Don't touch. If you touch, then you will enter a street fight with this belief, and the belief will win because the mind moves through the opposites. So the opposition of the mind is giving power to the mind. So don't oppose, just look. I hope I answered your question, Lourdes. You say, Lourdes, you also said that I am aware of my body and other bodies. This is very good. Awareness is the key. Awareness is the tool. Awareness is the goal. Awareness is the one who is doing everything actually. So awareness is the tool. Awareness is the goal, and the achiever of the goal also of this spiritual goal. So if you are aware, it is enough. Just value that you are aware. What we do is, because when we are coming through the mind, from the mind perspective, we don't value this being aware. Now value that I am aware. Just value this part in every situation, in everywhere. Just value this part that I am aware. So, Lourdes, this part, this awareness, what it does, it makes you aware of everything first, which makes you free from the power of the psychological mind. Then, in the end, this awareness becomes aware of itself also. And then you are free. When the awareness is aware of itself, then you are free. Because in that moment, you confirm that I am this awareness, which is aware of everything and is ever free. So, there was no bondage there. The bondage was that I was not aware of my own nature. Remain aware and you will become clear about everything. You are saying, yes, dear. Raji, thank you. Thank you. Sagar is saying, yes, it makes sense. Yes. Okay. Any other question? If anybody has, please you can ask. I once again want to remind, understanding the basics is a must. Being clear about the basics is a must for everybody. Whether you are a seeker of truth, whether you want to know the full truth of life, whether you want to gain some clarity, but you will have to understand the basics. Without understanding the basics, you will suffer. It is like without understanding the mechanism of a vacuum cleaner, you are struggling with it to get some cleaning done. You will spend a lot of time and hardly you will be able to maybe gain something. In some cases, it might be that you are using the brush of the vacuum cleaner manually and cleaning your house. And because it is an effective brush, so it will do some cleaning and you will be able to feel some difference, like some benefit of doing it. But you are not really using full potential of it. And that is happening because you are not able to understand the mechanism of it. Get the manual, read it carefully, and then operate this vacuum cleaner again. Because of the excitements of a experience of a new equipment, we many people don't read the manual actually. But for seekers of truth, I think it is time that we read this manual, which is within your own self. Observe and see everything as it is, free from all the illusions, all the confusions, all the misunderstandings, all the wrong judgments, expectations, and suffering that is caused by wrong expectations and judgments. Don't have to be free. You have to only wake up from the this mechanical way of life to a life full of awareness. And remember, awareness is not an activity. In the beginning, the first step of being aware of things is just because you are fighting with your habit of the mind, which is doing things without being aware of them. So you are not really doing any effort to be aware. You are just doing effort to not fall into the mechanical habit of the mind. So that is all you have to do as far as effort is concerned. Otherwise, awareness is your nature. If you don't touch your mind, if you just hear, you will be naturally aware of anything, whatever is happening. Not aware of specific things of your liking and disliking. You won't be able to reject certain things out of your awareness and accept certain things and focus some your awareness on certain things more than other things. No, that you won't be able to do because that happens through the mind, through the preferences. But then you will not be free. If you want to be free, be aware. Just to be aware of whatever is in front of you, which can be something good, something bad, nice experience, bad experience, beautiful thought, ugly thought, dirty thought. It's okay. You don't move, let everything move, and you just be aware. Sagar, you are saying it is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wonder this where we where you talk from and in this where we all are here. Thank you, thank you. I'm fortunate to be on this bridge with you, love, care, and awareness to take us back home. And you are saying, Sagar, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I don't know anything and I don't want to conclude. Yes, this is wonderful, Sagar. Basically, conclusion is, I mean, this tendency of concluding anything quickly, that okay, so now this is like this, is basically connected with our uh, feeling to go out in the mind, go out in the world of actions, experiences, relations with other beings. So somehow staying in this moment and going deeper in yourself kind of gives a certain sense of suffocation and like staying away from the game, the fun of the game that we play. So we like to kind of quickly conclude and just run away from there, from here. But if you don't conclude, you remain in a very vulnerable state. So you don't really know what is this now, how you will live, how you will be able to make anything, make anything work, how your actions will happen. But if you don't conclude, then you fall into the truth and you live as the truth. If you conclude, you live as whatever you have concluded. If you have concluded yourself as I am this being, you will live as a being. Even if you conclude as conclude yourself as awareness, then you will live as awareness. But this will be a awareness, not the real awareness. But if you don't conclude, then you live as life itself. Then you live as lives, which is very different, which is the real freedom. Real freedom is never after conquering the bondage and gaining the this spiritual goal called liberation. No, it is the understanding that there is no bondage, and when there is no bondage, what is the relevance of the liberation? So it is not that I am free from mind now. No, it is that I was always free from mind. I did not know this because I was sleeping. I was not aware. I was not noticing. Now I am aware. Awareness is the another name for God, for truth. It is present everywhere, but not aware in many bodies. If you want to know the truth, just be aware, nothing else. Be aware means support awareness, value awareness. You cannot be aware. You are already aware, but value that you are aware more than anything else. Situation in the mind, a experience, a problem, a feeling, emotion which is causing some trouble to you. Choose to value being aware of it, which is already present. Because if I ask you what's happening to you, you will not know how you will tell because you are already aware, but you are not aware that you are aware. That's all you have to achieve. That you have to recognize that you are aware. That awareness is present in every situation. So if you want to be free and you want to know the full truth of life, then you will, all of you, I'm talking to you, all of you will choose to value the awareness over anything else, over all your spiritual goals, beautiful states, satori. If you value awareness, you will free. You will recognize your freedom. Freedom is to be recognized. not to be achieved. Remember this. Any freedom achieved cannot be taken back because it is a build up. It's a uh, plastic construct of the reality. It's a mind creation. The real freedom and the recognition of the freedom happens beyond the mind, outside of the mind. Okay. Any last question anybody has? And do any one of you ever wonder, sorry, why I am giving this online session? What can be the possible reason of giving this online session? And just try to really understand this. Don't give any ready-made answers that it is because of compassion, because of love. No. Try to really understand and feel. But what exactly can be the reason? If you say it is because of love, what do you mean by love? Or if you say it is because of compassion, what is compassion? If you can see these things, then you can actually wake up from the sleep of mind. Hmm. Lourdes, you are saying, thanks, I love you. I also love you so much. I love all of you so much. You might be feeling that it is compassion, it is love, as if you are somebody and I am being compassionate with you. You are right, it is love and compassion, but not to anybody else. We are one, and I know this. And so there is a natural flow of love. There is a natural tendency of helping. But it is something very natural, without any burden of doing. Rather, there is joy that somebody receives this. So that's how it is. Maybe we can just, in the end, for 5 minutes, we can just sit together and meditate a little bit. And in this moment, I want to tell you what is meditation. Meditation is not a technique. There are meditation techniques to enter into meditation. But meditation is not a technique, It is a state of affairs, you can say, a state of yourself, although it is beyond state, but I am using that word right now. So it's a state of yourself in which you enter, from where you see things as they are. State of meditation, you can say, simply means just being, just being, no doing, no effort, no movement, just being. Because for being, you cannot make any effort. Neither you can try to be and succeed, nor you can try not to be. In this moment, if you exist, you cannot do any effort which can make you non existent. If you don't exist here, then you cannot exist. So, this is the only thing which is beyond all the efforts, which does not need any effort. Your existence here, you being here. If you touch anything more than this, being here as this, being here and experiencing this, then effort will enter. But being here, no effort is needed. Even if you make efforts to not be here, then still you will not succeed. Those efforts will also happen while you are here. Just recognize this. Just recognize that you are here and it is effortless. There is no effort for being here. And if any one of you think that you are making any effort to be here, then try not to be here. Then let's see where you disappear. It is a sleep we are in, and I'm just trying to wake you up. Uh, I really, uh, I want to interrupt this moment. Just a moment. Okay. You don't need any effort to exist, and this small discovery can change your life if you believe it. Because all the fears are connected with fears of non-existence, fears of threat, attack on your existence. Any experience that you reject is mainly because it kind of questions, alters your existence in some way. But if you can discover this simple truth that you exist without effort, there is no effort needed for you to exist ever. You have touched the truth which is beyond any threats of the mind, which is beyond any effects of any experiences. Just to value this. If your mind says that no, I don't exist, then check. Then if you don't exist, then what? How is it for you right now? You will know what I mean. Okay, it was nice session with all of you. If um, anybody want to share anything, still you are welcome. I just want to say something about one question, some feedback from Aryev. Some I cover it. Aryev, you said that's wonderful to hear. Thank you for the wonderful satsang, dear Raji. Very much appreciated. Thank you, Aryev. Thank you for receiving this teaching of Dharma. I am teaching Dharma, the truth. And when you are able to receive this, it is a fortune. You are very fortunate. Not because I am teaching, but the truth is being taught. I am teaching this truth, and you are able to receive it. It's wonderful. Very happy to know this. Arya, okay. Then thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.